I go to U.S. Open.
I seen.
Have you ever been to the U.S. Open?
I actually got invited today, but I had to work. So I'm here.
All right, but let me explain something to you. When you do go in there, you're going to feel like you've been robbed your whole life. Because when you go in there, it's the nicest people, the nicest sweets. Everybody's rocking fly shit. They got everything. Benihana's, fried chicken, this, that. All types. You can get a glizzy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Come on. At the Labor Days, no
I went last year.
No glizzies at the Labor.
I was the voice of the U.S. Open last year. So I had such a good time last year. I came to this one, right? I wanted to see Taylor Townsend, right? This woman's a class act. You know, the other girl screamed on her, right? And she from overseas. So we all know it felt like some racial undertones to it, right? Because they don't feel like she could be classy enough or educated enough. She took the high road and said, you know what? I don't know what she was thinking. Maybe she was upset. I took the W. I'm on to the next. I seen her gain so many fans. The game I went to, she started playing at 11:30 at night. When I tell you, them white people waited for her and was cheering like she gained she opened the Pandora's box of fans just playing the high road, right? She smoked the girl, the number 5. The girl was so mad that she was beating her like that. She smoked her. And then the Djokovic, how we say his name correctly? Djokovic, right? It's crazy we talking about tennis. You know, I remember Shaq said anybody with a vitch in the back of the day can shoot that 3. That's a guarantee.
Same goes for tennis, I guess, too.
I guess so. But the guy is the biggest. And I'm up in there just having a good time, smiling with everybody, having a good time. The man turned around after he won the game in his speech. Start talking about Joe Crack. I'm in the back. Y'all big time rapper, this. If we didn't have cameras.
Don't you say that. He did the lean back.
He did the lean back. No. He invited us to go meet him in person, and he was telling me, yo, every time I play lean back, I win the game. Don't make me throw extra sauce on the shit, because there's a lot of extra sauce on that motherfucker.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? So he went over there, yo, big time fan. You don't want to, his whole crew. You could tell when y'all pull up, you could tell when somebody really fuck with Kiss, because they're like fanned out. So his whole crew was like fanned out. Like, yo, Crack, yo, this, right? But the point is, if I don't got that in video and it wasn't on TV, they call me Cap. This is type of shit happen to me every day of my life. It just so happened to play out on TV. Like, what's the odds of me going to the U.S. Open? They said in 30 years, they never seen the tennis player shout out a rapper in the crowd. Like, I can't make this shit up. It just went down. It's the blessings. The trains is coming, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And so last night, I was home all day. Shout out to Special. Brooklyn Chop House. I went to Special's birthday through that white shit.
I seen you with that white Gucciaro.
Yeah, you know it's that. You know,
seen you with that Gucciaro, man. I said, look at my boy over there, man.
They said heavy Brooklyn. I wanted to feel like I was part of the Caribbean parade or something, so I had to pull up. You know what I'm saying? And so we had the best time. And yesterday, I'm home all day because I had like 2-3 drinks in the Brooklyn Chop House. I'm no good, guys. If you ever want to beat me up, you ever want to this, come the next day after I'm drink, I'm worthless. I'm nothing. I'm over there drinking 1,000,000 waters, coconut waters, this. I'm fucked up. So I'm home watching Hostage on Netflix. Don't worry about it. I'm in the movie theater and shit. All of a sudden, I start hearing the doorbell ring, this. It's already like at 8 o'clock, 8:30. The party starts, the Labor Day party starts in my house. I never realized I live in the party house. So Arande comes in with Angie Martinez. He got a sound system. He's got DJ equipment with the fucking biggest speaker in the world. And then DJ Mary J. Blige appears. She come up in there. I didn't know she's the DJ. So she start playing all the I want to thank you and all this. Next thing I know, they doing the Congo line Shout out to Terrell, Lorena. They dancing around the shit, and I start getting into it. We start, every night. I'm trying to I don't know whether I'm mad or I'm not, because everybody in my house is shit. I can't see I can't finish the fucking episodes. But every time they throw a hot song in there, I go around there and start dancing around the island. Little sugar-free ice pops and shit. Nah, a time was had. A time was had, man. Yo, a time was had, man. And so shout out to my Labor Day crew. I don't know. They just take over my house. What we gonna start with, my brother? Because
before I went on vacation, shout out to my artist D Jones. He got the new project out on all platforms, Still Counting Blessings. We shot a video to his new single called Motion Picture, featuring me and my brother Beanie Siegel.
So that's your man's single.
Broad Street. That's my artist.
Album together.
This is my artist.
This guy gave me a watch.
It's my artist. We shot it in front of Skinny Joe's. Yeah, they catered everything. They showed love.
How good was that sandwich, man?
I ain't even get to eat because I can't eat when they got wood. They got, Kay and them got right.
While you working?
Nah, I can't eat.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't want to look like I'm bloated. I'm recorded, man. They already give you 10 pounds.
Let me tell you something. That Skinny Joe's is off the chain lit now. That shit. I sent you over there to get a sandwich, not shoot a music video in front of that bitch. You shot it up.
Yeah, I'm going to go back. They gave us mad food and everybody destroyed it. So the rating, they love the food. The chef came out, they got love. It was
everybody said it was super good.
Super fire.
That shit was fire, right? And I've been looking at the chicken. I might drive out to Philly. I don't know if I got time this week, but it's time to part 2 of the Skinny Joe's. No, I'm telling you, this shit is that good, bro. I gotta go out there. So you shot the video.
Yeah, then Free.
Beanie Siegel did the AI.
Mac AI, this voice, it sounds excellent.
I love it.
It sounds like old Mac. And then Free went on. Somebody was recording, Free said, look out for the Kiss the Mac project. Now, Kiss the Mac project is something me and him spoke about years ago before he even got shot and all of that. So it was always in the works. It was always a thing of it. And now with social media spreading like wildfire.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Spreading fast.
They
but
want that shit.
I also supposed to do something with Benny the Butcher. I mean, he called me a few months ago. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that can happen right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just be patient.
Let me tell you something. Them bars you spit on that fucking Beanie Siegel song, like you said, the noodles with the doodle.
It's D Jones song, man.
All right,
Motion Picture. D Jones. Still Counting Blessings.
D Jones got lost in that. You got a big history with Beanie Siegel and that whole Philly and y'all.
Oh, what it did was help everybody.
Yeah, I know, but you keep. I see you keep tripling down on D Jones.
He's new artist.
He could get lost in that song.
Nah, he's not getting. This is all helping. This is all helping.
It's all helping.
They get lost
because you and Beanie on some shit. They automatically started they're making
the whole world knows it's his song, right? It's just you over here that was in the Hamptons that on.
Man, out of all the hip hop, which is the one that got you and you was like, wow. Like, I can't believe this happened.
By far, for me, it's Big. My first time, The Locks. It was our first time in L.A. when Big got killed.
Well, so y'all was out there
when
he
was at the
killed.
Party. We was with him before, the day before. We was in his, like,
Did you not feel like it was
and the saddest
dangerous?
time at one time.
Did you not feel like it was dangerous being in L.A. and he had the East Coast, West Coast beef? And
I felt it was dangerous, but we really didn't know how to. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what was really going on. We knew that shit was going on, but we never been there. We thought we was heavily protected. We thought we was good. You know what I mean? We thought we was the same way. We kind of was, because we had Bad Boy in, we had D in them. We had a different kind of Army brigade with us. We had extra. Yeah, extra protection.
Shout out to D and Ice Big J. They saved my life. Ice Big J. You saved my life one time.
I heard that story.
That's a real story. They was going to get me. And, I had a lot of beef with the West Coast. And we're not stirring nothing up, but I'm probably the only rapper from New York that had physical beef with the West Coast, like real physical war. it went down, right? So when I go over there, me and Pun out there for the Grammys, there's 1 million cop cars in the street. And, you know, it was like gang beef. So they had a guy with jerry curls, a bubble goose. It was hot as hell. And the gun was to his ankle. I don't know how there's 1 million cops out here. They don't see the guy, old dog from the fucking Menace to Society. Like the man in the middle of the street dripping the fucking jerry curl juice with a machine gun with a bubble goose on in the summer. And we don't rat. But I'm looking like, Jesus Christ, don't nobody see? And he looked at me like he could not go back to the hood without clapping Fat Joe. Not clapping, killing me. He had a machine gun. And so it was 1 million cops out there. I fucked up because we had the mansion. We knew whatever was going to happen, you know, don't go out over there. And we still, like dummies, went out. Shout out my brother Tone Patron, held it down, all of us. And so I'm sitting out there and the guy's there. There's a girl standing next to me and she sees what's going on and she looks at me and says, a girl from New York, she said, "Nah, I'm sorry." She was like, "Joe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is happening to you." Like she could probably see like death in my face. Like the guy he was trying to figure out how to shoot me and get away from the 1,000 cops, but he couldn't go back to his hood without shooting me. So he was like, he looked like a dog in rage. And then out of nowhere, the door opens and D comes out. And D comes out, he's like, "Yo, Crack, what's up, this and that?" And I looked at him, I said, "Yo." I just nodded the head. D from the Rough Riders, he looks over there.
General.
The general looks over there, he looks back at me, he said, "That's for you, Crack?" I said, "Yeah, it's for me." He said, "Yo, Ice Pick is gonna turn this corner in a white van. Y'all better just get in there, get out of here," right? So the van pull up. Ice Pick ain't even know he was saving us, right? He was coming around to get D. The van pull up. We got in that bitch like the fucking painting from Good Times. You remember Good Times? They had the shit where everybody was dancing sideways and shit like that. Good Times. Like, yo, we slid in that motherfucker. Yo, God was with us. Was crazy. It was like 6 or 7 of us. We got in that bitch and left in the van and looked back. That guy was so confused. He didn't know where the fuck we went. Because it was like too crowded. We got in the van. I was like, "Yo, Ice Pick, thank you. You saved my life. You don't understand this." He was like, "What happened?" I said, "Yo, nigga had the machine gun. They ready to clap us. This D told us to get in there." So he took us to the mansion, which a couple of blocks away. After that, we were safe. We went to the Grammys with guns on us. Me and Big Pun, that picture that you see us looking like superheroes, we actually had hammers on us in the Grammys because that was too much. We stepped outside. The point is, the danger, you know, is always there. I think of Big L, right?
Rest in peace to Big L.
Yeah, I'm saying he would not hurt a fly. Big L gambled, rhymed, had fun, never bothered the human being in his life.
He loved the ladies.
He loved the ladies. He chilled. He was funny. My little brother, and they murdered him on the block that he talked about in every one of his rounds. 139. I remember rushing up there when they told me I was at D&D. Cam and them was outside. I'm outside. They still got the body on the floor, right? And so he got murdered on his block. Same thing with Jam Master Jay. And so you say to yourself, you know, we work so hard to better ourselves. At the end of the day, you got something to say. You rap. You want to rap about whatever you want to rap about. You want to show the world you're the best rapper. Then obviously we get financially smart till we see that there's money out here and we figuring out how to do this. I think backer in the day it was more celebrated.
Backer.
Yeah, I think.
I like that word.
Backer in the day, old school, it was more celebrated. So we saw the hustlers, we seen everybody showing their shit off and they inspired us. But over the years with social media and all that, I think it's like bittersweet because it's more people looking at you with jealous eyes and hatred.
That's definitely, I think technology definitely plays a part of it because before it was just you would hear of the Boy Georges and whoever it is that was in Queens or Harlem. It was, you might could see him if you could make it to the Fever or one of them parties or the rooftop or some shit. Like if you could, you might have a chance to get a glimpse of somebody, but other than that, you just heard who was getting busy in the Bronx or YO or Queens or Brooklyn. And it then put the hate cancer couldn't spread. Now you can just scroll down and the switch can hit on. Now. Any social media platform, you know what I mean? You can look on Facebook, you can go on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. They can create their own narrative of hate now. Somebody can just say, I don't like Fat Joe, and just make a whole page and a whole shit of it.
Tell me about it.
Couldn't do that back in the day.
Nah, that happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Right?
It happens to all of us.
It happens to everybody, huh? And what's crazy is if we take it to modern day, skip a couple of eras, these kids are like getting murdered on video. Like Nipsey Hussle got, I think
everything's on video now, crack. That's the whole, everything. Everybody was going like this, or is an eye in the sky. That pole has a camera that goes to the White House. The leaves on that trees is connected to Albany. It's really no fucking way to do anything right now, opposed to back in the days. You had to see somebody somewhere passing at Jew Man or in the train station or sneaker store or club, and then it would go down, and if you wasn't there or nobody got killed, or if they did, it just happened. It was, now, before your family know, the whole world is crazy. Where I walked the track at Kensico Dam, one day there's an old lady, she's working out, she's coming down. I'm going up. An elderly lady that's working out is coming down. Two young chicks is coming down. The lady, because the stairs is tilted a little, the lady loses her fluidity and goes off to the side, to the woods. Grandma. Now the girls is in front of me. I'm thinking they gonna go get her. First thing they do, phone. Me, y'all crazy? I go help her up, dust her off. Curse them out a little bit, keep going up the stairs. But I'm like, this is a shame. This lady was 70-something, 80-something years old.
One thing I take pride in, right?
Privacy.
No, I take pride. One thing I take pride in is that just like you, no matter how successful we are, we move around in the hood, we get a lot of respect. And so one thing I love doing is supporting the community and supporting the local businesses. So whether it's Melba's in Harlem, or the Bojillo in East Tremont in the Bronx, the Puerto Rican restaurant, I'm in there.
Pharmacy for Life in Scarsdale.
Pharmacy for Life.
I mean, Juices for Life. YO, White Plain.
But what I'm saying to you is one day I'm in East Tremont in the Bojillo, and two people starting to get down. My daughter, I can't lie to you, she Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, they can't imagine none of the shit we've been through.
No,
they don't know none of that
we
shit.
seen this regular guys arguing over an elevator, whatever. She don't know, and she just like, and we in the hood, and she looked like Little House on the Prairie, a little fur, white hat. They knew this girl ain't from around here, right? But two girls start arguing, they about to fight. They in the Puerto Rican joint, one of my favorites, and I'm eating. And like a 70, 80-year-old lady got up, pulled out her camera, and said, World Star. An 80-year-old lady got up and then threw the camera in my face because I'm in the building.
She got to hit you.
Like,
that's going to up her hits.
No, this is an 80-year-old.
She get Joe Crack on there witnessing the fight.
My Titi Barbara, she know what time it is. You get in the car with her. She know every young person's raps. Like I met your aunt in City Island. She was telling me records and raps.
She loved Nelly.
But she was telling me, the cold rocks. She was throwing words, so I knew she loved hip hop. My aunt's like that too, but I don't think my aunt gonna get up and go World Star.
Yeah.
Like the lady got up and said, I had a moment with myself. I sat there, I said, this is fucking going. It's like the Maury show on the streets.
Never turns off.
It never turns off.
That's another thing why I say we had the best era in music, because we had privacy. All of the memories of shit that happened got to stay in the brain. You know what I mean? It was not a bunch of, soon as they sent something, mad phones go up. In the comments, people want to know how we got to this, how this show came about.
Well, do we want to tell the truth?
Of course we want to tell the truth.
Well, before any other rappers was doing sports shows or whatever the thing, me and Jada, it's true.
It was we were supposed to do a sports show.
Supposed to do a sports show long time ago, couple of years ago. So this idea came up 5 years ago.
On record. I don't know if it's before every other one. Crack. So you're taking it somewhere that
all right.
I don't know if somebody gonna say we have
yeah, but you gotta stand on. Yeah.
Yeah, see, then they come, they shooting
like,
at
yo,
us.
listen,
You're
let me tell
giving
you
them
something.
the gun to shoot at us.
Listen, what I'm saying is this show has been talked about.
No, yeah, we supposed to get
for
we
maybe
supposed
5
to do
years
something.
ago.
Yeah. Do you know as a guy, since we talking about that, as a guy who think, what's my man name? It's somebody that think we stole this already.
Don't do that.
It's not a hit if you don't get somebody. It's somebody.
You know, I'm upping my lawsuit shit up. Like, you know, they got lawsuit insurance.
What?
It's so much time
I
of
need
lawsuits.
lawsuit insurance.
No, you need lawsuit insurance. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm upping my shit up because it's just lawsuit mania. Like,
you're right.
this shit out of control right now. Like, you know, somebody thinks we stole their idea. We might as well not answer that question, right? Because this shit out of control.
Talk to my lawyer.
Let me tell you something. I've been watching, you know, everybody could do what they want to do, right? But I've been watching even Joe Schmo shows with 24 views and things like that, and they just all like, they mad that we get into the bag. And they're like, oh, Joe and Jada, they just, I'm looking at them. Joe Schmo, these guys, they got two cousins watching them.
Yo.
No, they got two cousins and an aunt watching them. And they over here like, yo, this, they trying to get clickbait off of us. We came out to get, you knew we was coming, right? Anywhere in this business of entertainment, music, art, movie, if it's a bag there, we're coming. If it's rubber duckies, we're coming for the bag. And so you got to know, we done did this. I asked Jada, he said authenticity.
That's it.
We're going to talk about our perspective and what's going on in life. And some people seem to like it. We went number 2 in the country the first time off of one EP. I'm walking around Harlem. I'm walking around the Bronx. They coming up to me. They loving the show. They love what we do. You know, it's room for everybody, right? It's room for everybody, even the Joe Schmoes. One day you might be the biggest in the game. As of right now,
train is coming.
The train is coming, baby. That's what I was trying to tell you when I was playing you that song. The train is coming, baby. The train. I said, yo, there's nowhere else to look but say, yo, they pointed the cannons at us. Like they said, Joe and Jada. They said, oh my God, because we really does this, man. This is what we do. We talk our shit with New York lunatics. New York fans are lunatics.
New York lunatics.
And but this is the shit right here. This is the shit. I don't know if you know this since the Knicks been winning, right? Forgive me, young ladies in the building, whatever. Black, white, Latino, Asian. I want to know why I'm looking at Instagram, and the second we win, the first thing all New Yorkers do is go, suck my dick. Yo, suck my dick. Like, yo, but let me ask. Yo, New York fans are lunatics. Like, yo, it's unbelievable. Yo, but why is that the universal New York language? I'm looking at every race. Females. Females.
I can't lie.
Suck my dick. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Like, this is crazy.
I did see a few of them on the grid.
A few?
I seen a few.
Man, I got hours of this shit. Just follow Pete Rock.
Yo.
Pete Rock on Instagram. Yo,
the real Pete Rock?
Real Pete Rock.
He's
throwing up all the lunatics. It's out of control. But the universal language of a Knick fan is SMD.
That's
just
gonna
don't know
get
female,
a Nick
male,
fan killed. Nick fans, you better chill out with that shit. That ain't the thing to say, crack.
Man,
The
it's
fans
running.
is that crazy?
I'm telling you, it's running rampant. This is unbelievable what's going on out here. I'm enjoying it because we're winning. But if you're from somewhere else in the country, not even LA's talking like that. Not even like, nobody is like these New York fans. And I'm telling y'all now, don't go down 7th Ave after a game. That shit is out of control.
Hell yeah. I can't wait till they get flying cars. I can't wait to take one of them from the game. The traffic is stupid. The garages, even if you got a car waiting for you, a driver and all that, you still gonna get caught in some damn traffic.
It's out of control down
Somebody
there.
might come to your car and open the door, they so happy. Crazy ass lunatic.
You know, we got to ride around with them torpedo bats, just in case.
Ooh, I need one. I need one of them.
One of them torpedo
I need one for every car.
You know what's crazy
Torpedo bat.
You know, I'm at my store the other day up in YC, up in Harlem, and I look at the floor, and they got a torpedo bat right by the door. I'm like, yo, what you doing with the bat by the door? We ain't have to use it in 10 years. That bat been there 10 years. I said, that bat been there 10 years? It's there just in case. Old school style.
I need a torpedo bat. I like that. Onyx's Slam came out this week many years ago, and Cam Come Home With Me came out.
Well, you know,
I think May 14th, 2000 and something.
You know, if people dissect Fat Joe lyrics, you could blame Onyx, because I didn't know it was possible when they was like, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. 1 gun, 2 gun, 3. I was like, yo, we could do that.
So it's safe to say they like the first, they was like rock, rap.
Yeah, they was the first lunatics.
They had the first mosh pits.
No, they was the first lunatics. Like Onyx.
Everybody's a lunatic.
Let me explain
the
something.
Fans,
I got
Onyx.
one for you. I'm at Club 2000. Onyx is the hottest shit smoking. I'm not rapping yet. We just in there, you know, street guys. People waiting peacefully. I think Funk Flex was DJing. Peacefully. They get in late. Like 4 a.m. Let me tell you something, like 3 a.m. Security was so big, they carried the Onyx in the club. Like they was carrying them, bringing them on stage. That's how crowded it was. I'm talking about Onyx at the prom. And everybody's chilling, having a great time, patiently waiting for him. And they said, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, Dad. 1 gun, 2 gun, Onyx! It's tough. The whole club started swinging on each other. The whole club fought each other. Chairs flying, bottles. I could not understand. Everybody was just loving each other. No, I'm serious. Everybody was loving each other.
To hate?
What, in 1 second, they were just all about Onyx. It's time. Everybody, you snuffed anybody that was next to you. The whole club just started fighting each other. Security rushed them out.
What happened at the end of that? Everybody was dead.
Everybody went home. Everybody was alive. Nobody got shot up. Thank God, or nothing like that. But you know, that was a hip hop cultural experience.
That's official.
And which Cameron song you said?
His album Come Home With Me came out today, 2002. Oh boy, was a fucking monster.
Oh wow, that's a hood Grammy right
that's
there.
That's one of the albums he did on the rock, probably his last album he did over there. That song alone was
Dipset Mania.
Hey Ma.
Hey Ma.
Those is all monsters, losing weight.
Right.
I got them all in my cars and my phones and all. I just don't know. I ain't know.
Neither's the sports bar.
No, you're gonna have 3 or 4 on every album.
Oh, but those might
be the biggest. Hey, Ma.
They might be the biggest Cameron.
And old boy is all fucking great. Those are like missiles.
Those are.
I can't say.
Crazy?
Those is crazy. Yeah, those is all missiles.
Yeah, I'm from the Bahamas, but I also grew up in Florida. So like, where I come from is all about having that swag, having your own flow, like doing what you want to do. You feel me? Like that's how I grew up. And if you have that confidence, like ain't nobody can tell you what to do. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm from Florida too. I've been in Miami for 22 years, but you know, Jada at the Versus, I thought he took shots at me. This is the real New York. Not the guys that moved down to Florida.
I was gonna ask
Harlem, I'm
you that.
outside with it. Not those guys. I'm in the crowd like, yo, Jada, like, what's going on?
This guy's crazy.
No love.
Do I gotta run out this building? Like he's shooting down the guys, the migrators.
He's
We
crazy.
the snow bunnies. We moved down there for the winter, yo, Jada, man. What you was thinking? You was getting that cam, like, what you was thinking when you was taking shots? What you
I was
saying?
out of my mind that day. I wasn't on anything, but the zone I was in was Adderall war mode. It was a very different space I was in that day. You know, I'd never been there before.
You know, I always wanted to ask you about that versus. Was it personal?
Nah, not really. It wasn't. Those is our brothers. It just, you know, it was a moment. You know,
Nah, I feel you.
it's
I
just
feel
like
you.
a sports moment. It's a hip hop moment.
Facts.
Let me tell you something. When I sparred with Ja Rule, I was staying in the building in Jersey, Uncle Dan's building. And when I hit the first floor, the doorman was like, "Get him, Crack." I jumped in the car, the FedEx truck pulled up. "Take him to war, Crack, drag him." By the time I got to Madison Square Garden, I heard so much war, like I was possessed. Like
Yeah.
I walked up in there, I was like, yo, I gotta kill him. They hype, that must feel like Balanga feels like that going to a fight or something like that. Like, no, it's the closest thing to fighting. You know, going to like that's what you said. You was like fucking possessed.
Yeah, it's just a lot. It was a lot, man.
Man, who don't want to be a Yankee? By the way, I don't know if you ever been, have you ever been, because you know, I performed last year.
Yeah, don't do it.
they messed
He
up the
goes
mic.
tooting his own horn.
No, well, I'm not tooting my
The
own.
first guy to ever do Yankee
Yeah.
Stadium.
You said it, not me, but I'm gonna say something, even though it was Jay-Z and Alicia, but let me say something
No,
to
but
you.
you walked on the field.
Yeah.
You and Ice
Tim's
Cube
on.
did. Y'all broke barriers for hip hop.
Tim's on, you know what I'm saying?
Over and Alicia did their thing. Bad Bunny, or whatever. The walk on the field, rocking from the outfield to the
infield,
I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I love that.
That was crazy.
But let me tell you something. Walking too, before I got on the field, I was in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
You realize inside the locker room how rich the Yankees got a baseball field inside the baseball field.
I'm telling you.
Yo, I'm not exaggerating. Am I correct?
You right.
Inside the locker room, it's a
big.
baseball field. Like they swinging, like I'm like, yo, they in the cold plunge. They in. Am I exaggerating?
Nah.
I never seen nothing like this. That's when you know, oh, there's wealth in the Yankee organization because they got their own baseball field inside the baseball field that we can't see. Correct?
Yeah, the clubhouse is like the size of a baseball field.
We gotta
Like,
go.
that
You gotta
whole
bring
thing
me
back
this.
there is
Nuts.
crazy.
I can't believe
Crazy.
that was last year's news, and I stunk up the place, man. They don't want me back up in that locker room.
Nah, you gotta pull up.
We're
Pull
going
up.
back, man.
Come on,
We're
pull
coming
up.
back for revenge this
You got to, because that's what we coming back for.
That's facts.
That's right.
You know what
I'm
I
coming
mean?
back. I'm coming anyway.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm a cereal glizzy eater. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
No, I'm telling you.
Whoa.
Pause. Pause.
Yo. Whoa.
Pause.
Whoa. Go.
Pause.
Whoa. What?
Pause.
Yo, come on.
Pause.
Dog.
Pause.
Everything was going
Hold
smooth.
up. Hold up.
What
Listen.
is this? Yo, dog.
Hey,
A cereal?
you cut that out. You cut that out.
Be a cereal eat. A cereal.
That was
Frosted Flake.
wild.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You woke me up.
What I'm saying is if I go to
What the hell?
Pause.
Yo.
What
He's
I'm
really
saying
trying
is
to
if
go
I
number
go to a
one.
sporting event.
You serious about this number one spot? I see over there.
I mean, can I explain this?
Go ahead, my
I'm
brother.
listening. Trust me.
When
I might
go
not
to
be
any
looking.
sporting event, no matter what kind of steak, lobster, whatever they got, I gotta eat a hot dog. Okay, let me verify it that way. I have to eat a hot dog and eat some popcorn. You know, now you go to Yankee Stadium, they got sushi, they got lobster, they got all type of stuff when you go in the club. If I'm no good.
He can't save that, right? I mean, it's
They say
just
the
no
God
saving
stepped
from
on
that.
shit. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do? I gotta own up to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, brother.
I can't
I
take
don't
this
feel you, but I
guy's
feel you.
crazy guy. Yo,
I feel you.
He skipped all of the Michelin star food. Just give you a glizzy, huh?
That's it.
Crazy.
That's it.
Dog. That's crazy.
No, I'm telling you. Knicks, anywhere I go, I gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? Pause. And popcorn.
Yo, save him. Save him. Save him. Please, somebody.
Let's go to this injury update. Where you at with your rehab?
Nah, I think we 2 weeks in. I got like another week.
Okay, let's go. Take your time.
Yeah,
Because
week
you
and
know
a
what I mean?
half,
It's about
yeah.
the long. It's about the long run, baby.
Facts,
we want to get our revenge this year.
No facts.
It's
That's why
revenge.
I'm just chilling right now.
You know what I mean?
You think we ready for revenge?
For sure.
Because
What you mean?
let me tell you something. The Dodgers fans, they almost as bad as the Knicks. They was killing me for a long
When?
They still on
They
me.
at the parade, they was like, fuck Fat Joe and all this shit, man. One of them, what's his name? Kiki Rodriguez? Kiki Hernandez. You know, I caught bullets for y'all, man, for the Yankees. Yo, listen, I never seen nothing like this. They was at this fat guy turned skinny, he needs to lean back. This. I was like, yo, this is baseball.
You see, that's what I don't like. If we would have won, nobody wouldn't have said anything about Ice Cube.
No, but Ice Cube did an incredible job.
Yeah, but that's
job.
inevitable. Even if he didn't, at the parade, if we won the World Series,
we wouldn't have said nothing
nobody
about
would
it.
have said one thing about
We
it.
wouldn't even have cared.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
We
even-
wouldn't have said that, but they went bad on me. A couple of them, right?
They went on the whole team.
They went bad
off.
at me. I don't play baseball, bro. I was a hired guest.
represented it at the
I was
highest
a
stage.
hired guest, fan of the Yankees. They went crazy. I mean, I couldn't even look at Twitter. I had to shut the shit
I
down.
couldn't even look at it.
No, I couldn't even look at Twitter. They went so bad.
Nah, they
The
be going
Dodger
crazy.
fans? Oh my God.
be
Imagine the
going
ticker
crazy.
tape parade. Homeboy was up there on stage, man. Get a clip of that when we air this.
Then we go to New York, and this guy, he used to be fat, he's not fat anymore, his name is Joe. He came out and sang, and guess what? We didn't even need to play, because after that performance, we had already won.
I went down, but you know, this year,
We up.
we up, right?
We up. For sure.
Shador fell to the 5th round. How you feel about that? What you think was involved? What you think made that happen? Do you think that was always gonna happen? Do you think it's some knocks because he come from a wealthy, smart, Hall of Fame dad and he's doing this with watches and big Hercs and Rolls Royces and think that made the team owners a little mad and shy away? What do you think it was?
First of all, let me just say that
Shador!
all the team players, all the teams played themselves. Let's be clear.
That skipped them?
Every one of them teams played themselves. The Giants, Dallas. All that. The first thing I told them was like, yo, you think Dallas is gonna, they passing them 5 times? Dallas? They got my man, Dallas never winning with
But they gave Dak
with my
a
man.
zillion
What's my
dollars.
man?
They can't.
He's there for good looks. Dak Prescott is simply a
for
good-looking
good
guy.
looks.
He gets the money, he gets the endorsements. He's not winning shit. And Rich, my brother's a Dallas fan, and I gotta join with him.
How you feel
How
about
do you
this
pass
player?
on Shador 5 times? Like, you gotta be on crack.
Not 5 times, 5 rounds.
5 rounds is they
Four
picked
rounds.
4 other guys in front of him. And every single team. Even Cleveland, who picked him, they
mad
picked
guys.
somebody before.
There's a lot of rounds. He got picked 100 and something or something.
Once again, I'm going to tell you, every single team in the NFL played themselves. You see how with LeBron, Bronny, they made sure nobody would pick him? And he was like, yo, don't pick him. He got to come play with his father. And everybody fell back. That was the blueprint of this shit. They just all got together, all the owners, we're going to teach him a lesson.
I think it was different, crack. Bron is inside the organization. He could talk to Genie. He could talk to Rob Pelinka. He could do
No,
that.
but other teams, why the Knicks ain't pick him? Why the Raptors ain't pick him? Why nobody? Because they told the whole league.
You can't tell nobody.
I'm
don't
telling
pick
you, that's
nobody. Like,
that's what
it
they
don't
did.
work like that.
That's what they did. Paul and them guys who fucking manage
Rich
all the
Paul and
biggest.
them?
Rich Paul and them was like, you better not pick Bronny. He got to play with his father. But let's just say this is the reverse of that in the NFL. They definitely told all the owners, we teaching this kid a lesson, we not picking him. And with the problem I got with that, right, is I don't know Dion like you guys might know him. All I know him for is saying God is great, God is good. He's a family man. He takes care of his kids. He coaches kids. He mentors. I don't know how that would upset every owner of the National Football League to not pick his son. Like, it's not like, to me, I don't look at Dion as problematic.
It's not that. They already stars. Dion, all his kids, they already famous. It's probably some, I don't know why. He should have been the top 10, top 5, if you ask me.
Listen, Cleveland, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They immediately sold more jerseys than every other rookie in the whole league. He sold more jerseys.
He's going to sell out the stands and jerseys and all that, but the owners and the GMs want to see wins. They pay for wins.
No, he's going to win. So who they pick before him going to make them win more than him?
They got 5 quarterbacks right now.
Oh, yeah, they got too many. So they probably loaded up so they can start trading everybody off.
Sean Watson, Flacco. They want to get, but he's still there as of now.
He's there. Flacco is like really old school, right?
Well, Flacco's efficient for 1 year wherever he go.
He got one good year?
Yeah, like he give you one good, they usually bring him in half the season or like.
Yo, how about the biggest robbery in football history, Aaron Rodgers, right? And that's my man, too. I love Aaron Rodgers.
Yo.
That motherfucker twisted his ankle on the first play. How much money he caught for the 2
his
seasons?
Achilles, crack.
How many on the first play, B? Let me ask you something. How many millions was that for 2 years right there? How crazy? You know what we got to rap? You know how many times we got to go to Alberta, Canada and shit like that to fucking get the bag up? Like, your motherfucker twisted his ankle and he how much he caught?
49 million.
Jeez.
Whoa.
14 and 25, and he's getting 35 next year.
Why we don't have that for rappers? Why we don't have like a way out? Yo, give Jada a check. Give Joe a check. What is it? I mean, what? I guess this podcast shit is the new rapper shit, right? I'm at a Jewish funeral yesterday. One of my best friends is Jewish. His grandmother died. She's 93. And I'm talking to a Jewish lady right next to her in the funeral thing. And she's like, hey, Joe, man, you got to tune into my podcast. And she's like 80 years old. I'm looking at her. I say, you know what? I could learn a lot from you. I might just tune into your podcast. But this shit is just everybody. What's going to make the difference with the Joe and Jada podcast?
Authenticity. You know what I mean? It got to be an organic conversation, correct? We can't ride the wave of what's going on out here. You know what I mean? This ain't that, and that ain't this.
That ain't this.
It's cracking kiss.
Oh, see, my thing is when you talk about that's one right there. You know, when you talk about hip hop podcasts, see, I can't salute you if you didn't go and did a show and the promoter beat you for your second half of your money, or you went to a show, the promoter don't want to pay you.
If you haven't been through the farm league of what it takes.
Listen, you can't be sitting up here dissecting the albums, and that's the fucking problem we had with rap since the beginning, since the Source mics and all this shit. It's like, yo, you ain't even played a game. You see, the reason why we love TNT so much with Chuck and Shaq, these are legends. They played the game. They know the ins and outs. When it comes to Jada and Joe, like, we've been fucked over. We done won. We done had moments. We done had anthems. We know the game. We done got beat by the promoters. You ain't really been real unless they sick pit bulls on you when you try to get your second half of money. Or you got to beat up a promoter and take the money in quarters. You know what I'm saying? Or you get kidnapped in Africa. We need our money, right? We need our money. So I'm going to take
my
it in
money
quarters.
and I need it now.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get my... So when I see these certain guys commenting, never had a hit record, never had a album, never... I'm like, to me, they're not qualified. You know what I'm saying?
I think when they put these mics in front of people,
oh,
they lose some people just get caught in the moment and say dumb shit. You know what I mean? And it happens to the best of us. But
I'm
in
saying,
due time, it'll all come to the light.
30 years, I've been telling my stories in the studios or with friends, and I've been telling people, yo, turn the cameras off. Yo, turn your phone off. It's strictly for us. Or for 1 week of podcast, I turned into the Wendy Williams of podcast. I just got to be honest with you. I never knew.
What am I supposed to do when I don't have a hood?
Whoa, like, listen, let me tell you something. I don't know how I become Wendy Williams of podcasting in 1 week, Jada. Like, I mean, like, my phone is off the hook. Like, every rapper in the world is hitting me up like, yo, Joe, I don't like how you said this. I don't like how you said that. I had to hit Angie Martinez, queen of journalists, one of the queens, and be like, yo, how you deal with this? Because, you know, by the way, we went #1, you know. It ain't easy being #1, but somebody got to do it. So the podcast went #1. So listen, I'm going to address what happened.
Scott Joe is crazy.
Yo, what did I do now? Yo, listen.
Only thing I agree with before you go into your, because he got something to tell you. But only thing that I did see that I don't think I'm prepared for is that when they taking stuff and switching it around and making a own, you know what I mean?
So you mean like Charlamagne? That's what you trying to say?
I was listening to Charlamagne interviewing Snoop, and if we did pull up, did you ever say Kendrick surpassed Dre and Snoop and Cube and all of the...
I was talking about radio play exactly.
In the last
Snoop
2
Dogg
years.
is the king.
Yeah.
Like, he's the king of rap, hip-hop. Like, you could pull up a million interviews where I said the most famous rapper in the universe of rap music is Snoop Doggy Dogg.
So I wonder why did he do that to us?
Nah, you know, we in that space now, Jada. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They trying to stick the knife in us. Yo, Joe Budden, let me tell you something. You are my friend. I know you 20 years. You've been doing this thing. You ain't send us no edible.
He ain't gotta send us no edible.
He didn't send us no edible strawberries.
He don't have to send us anything.
He ain't send us no flowers. He ain't send us no champagne.
Where did you get, for one, shout out to Joe. Why you think he's gonna send us anything after you named the seats behind the seats after him? He's saying all of this crazy
Joe
stuff.
Budden,
where do you think he's gonna send us anything?
He 800 episodes in. I gotta salute the brother. And just we the new guys on the block. We ain't got no disrespect for Joe Budden. Now, Birdman, I read that. I came into the studio with them talking about that on the radio. Maybe he's been my friend 20 years. He don't like me talking about him getting divorced. But I got nothing but respect and love for the Birdman. I'm telling you, my phone was shaking. I'm not used to this.
Joe, we still active. We got love out here. You gotta keep the love.
We gotta keep the love. And yo, I did get love. Okay. Primetime called us. Deion Sanders,
Coach
he loves
Prime?
how, yes.
No doubt.
He loves how we talked about his family, his son, and all that. He appreciate us. We the realest in the game. You know, I bumped into Lenny Kravitz at the Knicks game. We're gonna go right into the. I bumped into Lenny Kravitz. I bumped into Amy Schumer, okay? They both said they've been watching our podcast and that it's funny as hell and they love it. I didn't even know these people know us as human beings. But let me tell you, let me reflect on the slight hate and the shots we've been getting. Because it's not easy going #1. There's some people been doing podcasts for 30 years and they ain't go #1 to get 100,000 subscribers and stuff like that. We on our way, right? But let me tell you, this reminds me of the movie American Hustler with Denzel. Remember when Denzel, he thought he was down with the mob, they shot him, they almost killed his wife and all that. He said, my family. And you seen what the mob boss said? He said, so you got shot with success. Success shot back at you, you know. What do you rather be? Successful with a couple enemies or unsuccessful with no friends, huh? What do you want to be, huh, Jada?
What do you want to be?
I mean, success shot at us, you know what I'm saying? We climbing up too fast. But everybody let you know, I'm going to speak on behalf of me and Jada. We are not malicious. We are not trying to throw shots at nobody for real. We having fun, great time giving you our perspective. I'm trying to keep this conversation non-controversial. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know
we
why.
got a Crazy
No,
Joe.
I want to sit down.
Let's go Crazy Joe.
Nah, listen, I want to sit down with a podcaster that has 3 followers who think he know. And because they sit down, yo, this guy's cap, but I want to sit down next to one of them in their NYCHA apartment when they shoot. I'm going to walk in the NYCHA, right? And sit next to him. Because I don't think people truly understand. I'm a project baby for real. I'm from the projects. The soil of soil. You know, you can't do nothing to Fat Joe. If you go look him up, street, you can't not say, I'm be looking there and I'm really looking at guys calling me a capper or this or that. I want to sit next to one of these guys and say, break down the cap. Because when I say shit, you know, I said I did records with Big. Everybody, he's the capper of a lifetime. They put out the second album, the double album. Fat Joe was featured on that album. Now, did they take me off? They took me off. But they put out the real list. And somehow, some way, every time I say something, if I say I saved Common's life, he come up on here and say, I saved his life. And it come, I don't know what, I'm trying to verify. Where's the cap? And then some of you guys.
You don't need no validation,
No,
Joe.
listen. Some of these guys.
You want to do
if you're really from the projects, some of these guys are so horrible on these podcasts that they're not even garbage. You ever seen the dumpster in the projects where they got like that gilk, that gook, that shit? Your shit like
dumpster
that garbage.
Juice.
The dumpster juice. Your shit like the gook that come out the bottom of the dumpster. Don't compare yourself to us. Our shit, you know, we need 800 episodes. I'm talking prematurely. But yo, I'm not used to number 2. We gotta go number 1. We went number 1 on Apple off 1 EP.
This shit is new, Joe. We new, man. We gotta be humble and thankful, man.
Now, I'm humble, but I speak reality. And if you guys don't think I'm watching y'all, I do watch y'all. Do you watch? How about disgruntled MCs? They never got under your skin, like disgruntled former crew members and stuff like that. When they go off, you just ignore them all the way.
You got beef with Jada? Say my name. You shy? I said, if they don't say my name,
they say my name because they think
but they
think Joe way up.
Listen,
they think Joe way up. They wouldn't say my name 10 years ago, 15 years ago when we was running around giving the beats to their favorite rappers. Now they say my name because they say, oh, this guy courtside, he's number 1.
I'm going to get a
money.
lawsuit. I'm going to get a color.
Yeah, these are all lawsuits. They think they're going to trick me out of the streets. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't saying my name when we was giving dudes the beats every day. So I'm just saying, I'm going to choose one of you guys who got a podcast in preferably a NYCHA setting. Yeah. I'm going to come in by myself with about 2 million in jury just so I can show you how much cap I'm working with. And we're going to sit there and I want to see you break down the cap because, you know, that's how I feel. That's it. I'm going to do it. One of you going to be a lucky contender and you're going to have a couple of more followers than your 2 aunts and your cousin.
I'm coming with a torpedo bat. That's all I know. Fucking right.
And so it's hard being number 1, but everybody got to do it. So success shot at you.
Success shot at
you. You know, so we here. Let me tell you something.
Switched it. The train is coming. Then the success shot at you. Success shot. I like the success shot at you.
No, success shot at you.
You gotta listen. We gonna do what we do because we do what we do. We don't gotta. Don't get disturbed and don't get. You know what I mean? Don't let that shit bother you, bro.
Yeah, they try to.
It's
knock
only
you
bothering you because you on the radar. You know what I mean? Shout out to On the Radar, but we on the radar. Let's get into game 4, baby. We 3-1. What we gonna do, baby?
No, I want you lead
game 4. You know, the city. I was a little mad because we get too happy too early. But game 4, we did it again, man. Big Body Brunson came through in the club. We had
Mikal
Brunson.
Bridges might be my favorite player.
No, listen, we had 4. Everybody except for Hart had 20 or better. You know what I mean? I think Brunson had 30-something, but the other 3 had 20 or better. So that we never had that. when they sat beginning of the third or beginning of the fourth, when they give Brunson a break, Bridges went crazy. He got an extra pair of socks he puts on for the fourth quarter or something.
Wow.
He went crazy. Everybody played good. Payne went a little bit crazy. He got in the game and started chucking. He started launching. What was up with that?
Yeah, but he got a lot of heart. And
heart? We trying to win, man. I need you to have heart, man. I need you to have smarts.
Somebody we ain't talk about is Mitch Robinson.
Mitch is playing solid.
He causes a problem.
Playing solid.
If you notice this last game, they didn't do the hack of Mitch yesterday.
No,
they forgot to do the hack of Mitch.
No, Tibbs was on point, and right before the clock where you could do it, he subbed him out.
Smart.
You know what I mean? We did some we made some major adjustments yesterday.
Listen.
Major.
All love, respect to Jason Tatum.
Big shout out. Big prayers and condolences. He was really hurt.
Condolences.
I think really that's Achilles. Whenever they say lower leg injury, that's bullshit. I think he tore his Achilles.
Let me
or popped
explain
his
something
Achilles.
to you. I stood home yesterday for a reason. I wanted to scream at my TV. And man, I'm controlling the volume.
That's crazy. I didn't want to go to the game yesterday.
I just want to scream at the TV. I want to be at home and just let my fat flow. You know what I'm saying? Take my shirt off. No, I gotta let my fat flow, right? And just
that's where you can enjoy the game.
That's where you can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And order some Mr. Chow, have a great time. But listen, what I'm saying is, Jason Tatum, I had just said to Mayor was there, I said, yo, this is the first player remind me of Kobe. He was doing Kobe type workout.
He was going crazy. He got a little mama in him though.
But you know he was going crazy yesterday. He was like Kobe. It looked like a Kobe like
he was
performance.
still winning though. Did you see
This is my
that?
point.
He was punching. He was killing us, and we were still able to maintain that.
He looked like Kobe, and seconds later he caught the Achilles injury, just like Kobe caught it.
Now he coming with you.
No. What you want me to tell you? I'm telling you
now
the truth.
Now got conspiracy theory.
No, conspiracy. Yes. Why? The minute I thought about it, I said, yo, he's putting that thing up like Kobe. And it's going in from all, and then all of a sudden he caught the Achilles injury. I was like, yo, this is too much for me. You know, we wish him the best. I got a whole problem with the whole series. First of all, Porzingis is a house of cards. If Porzingis wasn't hurt, he'd be scoring 30 points a game. He's just a big body.
Not even hurt.
He's hurt.
Sick.
You gotta hit him.
He has an illness.
Get him out of there. Terror Squad basketball, Fat Joe coaching. I bring Raul, we hack him 4 times. He's not in the series no more, Porzingis. I'm telling you the truth. Now, call it Mother Nature.
Going above the rim.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Going above the rim.
That's what we do. Call it Mother Nature or call it Father Time, but there's no way on earth Al Horford could be checking Karl Anthony Towns. He's 40 years old. It don't add up. Could you go to a park anywhere where a 40-year-old could mess with the best offenses big man?
Some 40-year-old people that's in shape.
No, they can't do it though. You can't. If you keep pounding that paint, he's out of here too.
Yeah, so what are you saying? We ain't dumping the ball.
Pritchard is about this tall.
We ain't giving the ball to Karl Anthony Towns.
They're not giving him the ball enough, and he can't be waiting in the 3-point line to get the ball. He got to go down there. He could get him. Both these guys are out of there. Pritchard, all you got to do is turn around and shoot over him. There's nothing else to do. The guy's this tall. I don't care about mathematically, you just shoot over him. And this would have been an easy series.
How about if he's fouling them on the low, crack? And he's hitting them down. He's giving them cheap shots.
Listen, man, let me explain something to you. The Knicks made
Karl
it harder
Anthony
than it was
Towns
supposed
is
to be.
unstoppable, but if we don't get him enough touches early in the game, he gets, you know what I mean? He loses fluidity as Walt Clyde Frazier would say. He's not swishing the dishing when they don't pass on the ball early.
I'm saying let's skip this whole series. This series over. This series is
rushing.
I bet my life on this.
We're doing
one.
that. We're doing what New York City.
Listen, New York City is lunatic.
We counting too
We
early.
Nah.
Don't count till it's over. The paper got to say 4-1 or 2.
It's gonna say it real soon, Kiss. I'm not lying.
I hope so.
Now, did we know that we could handle them? No. But I'm even gonna bypass Indiana. And
Don't
I'm saying,
you better not.
Listen,
Indiana's who I'm the most scared of right
no
now.
way. We almost beat them last year with all our players hurt.
The key word is almost, right?
No. It's a
Rick
new
Carlisle's
year.
no joke, and them boys is running and gunning over.
Listen, the gods have spoken. It's Minnesota
Say no more.
and the Knicks. The gods have spoken. There is no way. This Goldilocks. This is Cinderella. There's nothing. It's Peter Pan. There's nothing you can do about this. The gods, the basketball gods have said, Knicks, Minnesota. I don't care how you're going to get there, who you're going to fight, dive in the crowd, whatever. The championship is Minnesota and the Knicks. Remember I told you.
Right.
And then Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle. You don't think Minnesota wants to see Karl Anthony Town back there, Julius Randle at the Garden? Do you know what this is? This shit, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier.
Game 3, you saw your man Chalamet, right? You ain't asked him to come on the show?
I actually didn't, but I know he will. Because he showed
Because
too
of the
much.
gods?
No, he just showed. He showed too much love. Legend, this, that, yo, this. And so I didn't want to freak him out. But I know he looks up to Jadakiss, Fat Joe. He's early prediction. Charlamagne will be on his couch talking the shit. And he's a serious Nick and hip hop fan. He got too much love. He will be on this couch right here.
Say no more.
Okay. And this guy, McDaniels, who's playing with the Ant-Man, they remind me like MJ and Pippen.
You going that far?
Yo, I can't say it like that.
Oh,
I'm
all
just-
right. That's what
No,
you
I don't
just
mean
said.
that.
That's a loud. That's you reaching with a long
Jada,
fork.
It resembles a distant.
Okay. So you
Resemblance.
gotta put the. You gotta
I'm not
put
saying
the
he's
other
the new
adjectives in there.
MJ. He's the new Pippen. That's impossible.
Uh-huh.
That's like saying anybody's Michael Jackson. They're not really Michael Jackson. Chris Brown might resemble Michael Jackson.
It's the closest.
He the closest one,
The
right?
closest. And you saying that about them two? You sure about that?
I'm just saying he's lockdown defender, that McDaniels, man.
No,
He actually scares me.
You thinking too far ahead, man. We have to beat Boston, then we gotta beat Indiana.